Nitro.
How old is Nitro?
Let me think a minute. Hey Pam.
Here's some more.
He was born in 2010, so he's 10 years old.
Okay.
Great job.
First, if you'd like to social distance, we do have yellow squares painted over there and on the ground over there that are 6 feet apart. If you'd like to space out, and also just make sure you're not hanging anything up over the railing up there. So no drinks, no cameras, no little toddler legs. Our cheetahs are fast, but I am not, unfortunately. I will not be able to catch anything that you might drop. And we appreciate you guys for keeping those things in mind. And we also appreciate you for being patient while we get all set up here. Now, I want you all to imagine that we're actually in Africa. And we'll say Namibia because that's where about 1/3 of the world cheetah population lives. And our safari guide is going to put us in a tour vehicle just like that one behind me and bring us to a watering hole because that's where all the animals are going to be. And on our way there, we might see some warthogs wallowing in the mud, maybe some jackals scavenging for food that other predators left behind, or maybe even a big hyena crunching on a juicy bone. But what we're most likely to see, because it is so common, is probably a large herd of gazelles. And just when those gazelles think it's safe to bend down and take a drink, that's when the world's fastest predator is going to make its shape. So ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention over to the base of that tower, and our cheetah Bob is about to make his approach any moment now. And the chase is on for Bob. Look how fast he gets up to speed, really pumping those legs as he goes. Almost out of there at the corner, and he's going to pick up a lot of speed down on his final straightaway as he's really yet. And he decides he's going to go back inside. But as the seasons go on, our cheetahs do get faster and faster and faster. So typically our older cats are our fastest cats. And then sometimes even our smallest cat, who's only about 60 pounds, is actually our fastest cat as well. So being small really helps them with their speed. And cheetahs in the wild can actually run up to 70 miles per hour. And they can accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. So that's faster acceleration than some sports cars, and a lot faster than my little Pontiac Sunfire, unfortunately. But just like all sprinters, cheetahs can't keep this pace up for very long. So maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute maximum, before their body actually overheats to about 104 degrees, and at that point you just have to stop running. So they are pretty successful hunters, though. They do catch their prey about 50% of the time, give or take typically. But they're so hot from running, they actually have to wait up to half an hour before they can even eat their food. So this gives a lot of other predators time to come in and steal that food away from the cheetah. So this could be anything like lions, leopards, hyenas, jackals. There's even been case studies of a small group of vultures actually scaring a cheetah away from its kill. And that's because, as you guys can see with Bob as he was walking by, he's relatively very slim and slender and aerodynamic, just like an airplane. So that really helps them cut through the wind at those high speeds. They also have a lot of other body adaptations that help them get so fast, and one of them is their tail. And although their tail looks round at the end, it actually flattens out, and it functions like a rudder on a boat, wood for the cheetah. So when they take that corner down at the end over there, they use it to balance because they're going so fast. They actually lean so far in, their shoulder almost touches the ground. And their tail will flip out to the other side to help them stay upright. And this is really important because if a gazelle is running away from a cheetah, it's not just going to run away in a straight line. It's going to zig and zag and do everything it possibly can to get away from that cat. Their spines also help them get up to such high speeds, and they're hyper flexible. So when they're running, it almost moves like the worm dance that I used to do in middle school. And so they can actually keep their front legs and back legs out to where they're completely parallel with the ground. And at that high speed of 70 miles per hour, they can actually cover about 25 feet of distance in just one stride. So if you guys look out at our savanna over there, you might see all their grass and trees hanging out over there. One of our tallest it helps them get way more oxygen to their muscles while they're running. And if you guys want to see all these body parts in action, go ahead and turn back towards that tower, and Bob's sister Frances is about to make her approach. So Frances is 2 years old as well, and we'll see. There she goes. She's off running on her chase. Woo! Looks like she got up to speed a little faster than Bob. Slipping up the end, gonna pick up even more speed down on the spinal straightaway. And she's got it. Go ahead and give Frances a round of applause. So it looks like she might have been a little bit faster than her brother. They go back and forth. But again, she will get faster as the seasons go on. Now Frances's trainers are going to bring her back inside, and we're going to bring out a surprise animal Lex after this. But I want to thank you guys all for coming out to the Columbus Zoo today. Just by purchasing a ticket, some of that money gets donated to Cheetah Conservation in Africa, because we are partnered with Cheetah Conservation Fund in Namibia, Action for Cheetahs in Kenya, and Cheetah Outreach in South Africa. So thanks for coming to the zoo today, guys, and stay hydrated because it's going to be hot. Bye, everyone.
The camel rides are next. We're on a camel ride.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, she did say something about ice.
Yeah, they threw big round frozen discs down that had like fish in them.
Oh my gosh!
And then they threw a couple handfuls of those red berries down.
Oh my gosh! That is fun. Yeah, they're vegetarian animals. That is going to the underwater.
Stay right here. New Adventure Cove. Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. Hey, how are you?
Good. You guys have any questions about suppliers? Just let me know.
Oh.
And then, of course, space stuff about cameras.
Thank you.
Dad, you can see from the floor.
Look up,